Hello, it's Emma Mills here and welcome to episode 99 of MiTV. Actually, this desk is way higher than it looks. That is much more difficult to do and it looks so smoothly. Why am I putting my feet up on the desk and also making my feet look massive, I guess, from the perspective of this camera? It's because I've got some new trainers today, and that's also not the reason why I'm putting them on the desk. It's because I am doing a marathon in April, and it will be my first marathon. And I feel like in MiTV I've talked about lots of different things that I've challenged myself with. So the book, first draft, yoga positions. I'm just going to take them down now and revert back to my normal position. And I think challenges are a really good thing because they help you to progress. I think that's the key to happiness for most people, progression in things. They help you to, I feel like the number one thing for me is discipline. It is something I constantly struggle with, discipline. And it helps me to keep disciplined about stuff. And discipline, again, is habit, actually, because once you've ran every day or worked out every day for 7 days, the 8th day feels way easier because it's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to do it and I enjoy it more than the first day. So, my boyfriend Joe has been doing loads of running. He's doing a half Ironman. So it kind of, and I have been running and I'm enjoying it more the more I'm doing it. So I've basically committed to a marathon. So I'm putting it out there because it helps accountability for me. And I've basically, well, I have been running anyway, but I've now got 2 and a bit months left. Yeah, 2 and a bit months left to get this done. If you do have any tips, not that this is what MiTV is about, on training for a marathon, please let me know. And it's part of my discipline in growing my business. And the other day, I was speaking to one of our clients, Colin Shove. He has a software business. And he said something to me that really struck home with me, and I've been thinking about it each day since. And he said one of the things he thinks about daily in terms of where he's spending his time is and he runs his own business, if he had a boss, would his boss think that his salary is a good use of company money? So say, for example, let's say, for example, somebody's paying themselves 60 grand a year and they own a business. If you think about it in terms of, so if you actually had a boss and they were paying you 60 grand, is what you've done today worthy of that, worthy of pushing the business forwards, worthy of growing it, worthy of doing the high value stuff? Or actually, did you spend today answering your email inbox, maybe doing the bookkeeping, maybe answering phone calls and getting stuck on inbound calls for an hour or two? Did you do things that actually you could have leveraged, outsourced, delegated to somebody else down so you only deal with the higher level stuff? Now, I know that I've probably said this like probably nearly the 99th time in MiTV of, is where you're spending your time practical? Is it going to push the business forward? But actually, and I've been thinking about this daily, and that, okay, if I was employed in another company and I was responsible for growing that business, is what I'm paying myself, would the company see it as good value? So yesterday, I actually spent an inordinate amount of time on operational stuff, way too much time. We've had a software changeover recently, and I'm having to figure out our new invoicing flow system. Now, all of this stuff is important to the business. It's not going to grow my business. It's stuff that needs to get done. So I've been trying to work with Matt closely on that to get to offload it and delegate it to him. Because actually, in my business right now, there is only me who can do the MiTV, who can create stuff that will push us forward, who can create things that people will see and watch and read about and will ultimately draw them closer to my PA. So I know that I have to do lots of the creation. So my tip for this week's MiTV is 1, talking about accountability, deadlines, setting yourself targets and goals like I am with this marathon in Manchester. And 2, thinking about, okay, is my salary worth it to the business? If I had a boss, would he actually be like, yeah, you've earned that today? And if you think about it daily, it just gives you a bit of perspective on, oh gosh, I just answered my email inbox all day. That's not cool. It's not actually what I'm here to do. That's not why I started a business. And if it isn't, you need to get rid of it. So as per usual, I hope today's tips, because there was 2 of them, help to get your head out of the dirt and into the clouds. And I will see you next week for a very special one. We're at episode 100. See you then. Bye-bye.